Hello, everybody, and welcome to the CX Live Dialogues. Now, in the new normal, companies cannot think of CX and marketing without thinking of conversational commerce journeys. There is a need to empower brands to achieve high level conversations and customer retention using messaging platforms like WhatsApp. And a company that helps you do this very successfully is Vizury, a conversational commerce platform. Today, we deep dive into a discussion with Sujoy Golan, the Chief Revenue Officer at Vizury, to understand how conversational commerce is powering high growth for customer companies in 2022, and of course, how you can benefit through this. Welcome, Sujoy.
Thanks. Glad to be here, Anusha, and thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. Now, Sujoy, according to you, what are the main changes you are seeing in the CX landscape this year?
So a lot has happened, of course, over the last 2.5 years or so. And Anusha, what we're seeing is the move from just experience and engagement to business impact and customer lifetime value. And businesses and organizations are monitoring this very closely. And any technology investment is then being looked at through this lens. The other shift that we are seeing is more from a channels or technology centric view, moving to a customer centric view. What does that mean? It means that today, as a brand, I don't lay out my channels and expect customers to then come automatically to the channels that I've laid out or to reach out to me. But instead, what's happening is all of this is really shaping up very organically. Customers choose what's most convenient for them at that point in time. Right? And again, an example here is as a customer, I'm on conversational apps all the time through the day. And if I want to reach out to a brand today, should I call them? Am I expected to install their app and maybe start chatting with someone through the app? Or if I want to shop, should I do it through the app? Or should I use a channel that's already on my phone and can really get things moving? In another case, something else might be more relevant, something else might be more convenient to me. But really, it's customers that are making these choices, and brands really have to follow very quickly.
That's very true, Sujoy. And one of the things that you've just referenced has been the leveraging of a variety of channels. And of course, that is a big decision that CX leaders need to make in today's date, because there's so much technology out there. There's so many wonderful platforms, that can be integrated. Now, what would you say is the top technology enabler that is driving the transformation we are seeing in customer engagement?
This has been happening for a few years now, but data, especially first-party data on customer and customer behavior, is incredibly important because it allows brands to use insights to improve their customer experience. Brands today work with marketplaces or even work with other channels where the data they get is very limited. And that is limiting because they can't do much if you only have, say, order information. But if I have information that I know what a customer likes, what they not just tend to buy, but what they tend to browse over time, what their preferences are, and even go deeper. Once I have these first party insights, that's when marketing and customer experience AI kicks in. And you can really do so much more by being able to deliver the right message or the right set of products and services to the right customer at the right time on the channel of their choosing, not really the brand's choosing. And I think that underlying data and intelligence is very, very important, whatever technology space we're talking about.
Certainly. Now, you provide a conversational commerce platform to assist brands with this transformation and, of course, transforming their customer experience. Can you share with us some examples of companies or sectors that you've assisted, and what impact have they observed on their overall business?
Oh, absolutely. And really, I think impact spans across any brand that has a digital footprint. These could be brands who are digital native or could be brands who are omni-channel. Uh, Again, what comes to mind is a case study that we published pretty recently. This was with a brand called Fossil, and Fossil is a much loved global fashion brand. They're most known for their watches, but they also retail jewelry and other accessories, fashion accessories. So what we did with Fossil is help them grow m-commerce or conversational commerce using a channel like WhatsApp, and to drive business impact and in terms of revenue. And consistently over the last year and a half, this channel has delivered a 20x ROI, or return on technology investment for them. Today, it contributes about 15% of the entire retail revenue for a brand like Fossil, and this includes stores, their own e-commerce, as well as all the business they do in marketplaces. So significant contribution there, and because it drives revenue impact, of course, a brand like Fossil is investing more into this, growing this, and really consumers are loving it, and I think that's what matters the most at the end of the day.
Definitely. And you've cited a very good example of how bottom line impacts are being achieved and measured across the businesses that you're assisting with. Now, in a nutshell, how can CMOs and chief growth officers, including, of course, the heads of CX, leverage your platform to improve their business operations and revenue, given that that's the key matrix most senior executives are looking at in today's date?
So I'd break this up into three parts, Anusha, and again, I'll take an example of Fossil. So one is every brand is looking to grow their customer base. They're running campaigns, they're running marketing across different channels, and they're looking to scale customer acquisition. Here, a conversational commerce or a conversational platform like WhatsApp comes in. We're able to drive higher conversions or return on ad spend. So you have users coming on to a brand's e-commerce channels. How many of those go ahead on the e-commerce site or app and convert to an order? It's usually in the range of about 1 to 2%, which means that 98-99% of users drop off. And these are users that the brand has typically spent money in bringing on to their assets. Conversational commerce or conversational marketing is able to reach these users, send them relevant messaging, send them relevant journeys, and take them through to conversion, right? And this helps brands scale customer acquisition. So these users are able to, or these customers are then able to discover products. They're able to engage with the brand. They're able to ask questions, and they're even able to go ahead and complete a transaction. This transaction could be a sale. It also could be an app install, for example, that if you're reaching a customer whom you want to first have your app installed and then go ahead and start engaging with them. It also helps drive higher customer lifetime value from the existing customer base. That's the second area in which we've seen impact. And so every brand has its set of loyal customers. You have a set of customers who've made maybe one-time purchases, gone dormant, and being able to create a one-on-one engagement channel. And these channels don't scale if these need manual conversations, right? So having conversational AI and technology to really power those engagements and drive those right through a sale is important. And the third bit, of course, is customer satisfaction, where you can drive not just retention, but things like referrals and of course repeat sales that comes through satisfied customers. Overall, where does commerce happen? Commerce is not limited to a conversational channel. A customer can decide whether he or she wants to buy on WhatsApp, whether WhatsApp comes in to drive a sale at the e-commerce website or the e-commerce app, or even drive a sale at the store. Right, that journey is really depends on what the customer prefers, and what Vizury does it is we enable that journey across right from when the customer first starts interacting with the brand to when they become a loyal customer across many interactions.
Sounds like a wonderful journey that you're able to take your clients through in order to achieve excellence in delivering that whole customer interaction, customer engagement, and obviously finally closure of a business. Now, last but not the least, Sujoy, how does Vizury distinguish itself from other players in the marketplace?
We're a marketing focused company, so we're part of the Affle group. We've worked with high growth digital brands for over 17 years now, across many countries. We and Our focus has always been in driving conversions, driving business impact, and we've taken the same approach at Vizury itself. Our goal is to drive business impact, and that's what our technology is built for. That's what our customer success team, works with our customers for. And we're also able to back this up in many cases with outcome-based pricing as well. So we're able to say, to match what the technology that we offer to, or we even price it to the sales that a conversation commerce platform can drive. That's one. The second is we really focus. We're not unichannel. We're omni-channel. A conversational platform or any conversational app cannot be looked at in isolation, saying that, okay, I will only power customer support, for example, or I will only offer a catalog through it. What we do is we create omni-channel. We have omni-channel connectors that connect with every touch point today, or the most popular touch points today that a brand has. So we sit on the website, we're able to understand what products a customer is interacting with on the website. So if they drop off, hey, we can reach that customer on WhatsApp. We also connect to the app. We are connected for customers who really want to go ahead and purchase at store for a number of high touch categories. We also connected at store because we have with the store app that powers the entire online to offline journey. So being omni-channel is really been something that that customers are. So we've been able to really follow or design this for the journey that customers themselves are taking, and that's what's really, I think, helped us drive all of this impact.
Sounds fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sujoy. And obviously, we are looking forward to meeting you at the CX Live show very shortly. And I'm sure a lot of the companies that are going to be attending the event would be very interested in understanding how, digital platforms like yourselves, technology bellwethers like yourself, can help them establish the commerce channels that deliver the growth and revenue for their businesses. So thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you shortly.
Thanks, Anusha. Very excited about CX Live this year and look forward to being there.